What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're in Virginia, in Arlington, Virginia to be exact. We just drove across the bridge from Washington, D.C. to come and check out the Arlington National Cemetery, where there's the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, a popular spot for tourists to visit. So we're gonna check that out. We are visiting Washington, D.C. and checking out the spots here to visit. We'll bring you with us to Virginia, to the Arlington National Cemetery to check that out. We may stumble across the Pentagon, which is the head of the U.S. Department of Defense here in the States. Leave a like on the video if you like this type of content, and feel free to subscribe to see more videos like this. Let's go. So we're here at the Arlington National Cemetery, and we're gonna head outside shortly to take a look at the graves, but this is just the building that leads you to the actual cemetery itself. So they have like a little setup. It's kind of like a museum type of thing. They show a little bit of tidbits and notes of what happened during the World Wars and the soldiers that are laid to rest here, and also some of the high-ranking figures like presidents, etc. They also have the people who died in the 2001 World Trade Center event, the ones that died at the Pentagon. So they're also buried here. It's a lot to uncover here at the cemetery. We'll show you more as we go along. So we are out into the actual cemetery right now, and they even have tour buses that bring you around the property. And this property is humongous, very large. Cemetery hours are up here, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. guys. Look at the rows of graves here. Crazy. There's a wreath on every single grave. Wow. And this is a very popular tourist destination. A lot of people are buried here.
I'm here when you need somebody. I'm here.
So from the cemetery, you could see the Washington Monument there, and that's also in line with the Lincoln Memorial. It's all built in a certain way. Very nice, well put together. All the graves are together in terms of the brigade that the soldiers were in, as well as on every gravestone there is the date that the soldiers came from. Very interesting. You can see one side of the Pentagon over there. The Pentagon is also here in Arlington, Virginia. And check out how far this property extends. The graves are pretty much endless, guys. It's just so many people. It's gotta be hundreds of thousands of graves here. And every single grave has a wreath on it. Not one grave did they miss. That is very telling as well, how the US places a great emphasis on their veterans and the soldiers that fought for them in the wars. It's very refreshing to see.
I'm here when you need somebody.
Alright peeps, so we just made it to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier here, and there it is. And there's an actual soldier here. But look at the architecture.
When you need somebody.
All right, peeps, so this is the elaborate tomb that they built for the unknown soldier. It's very majestic, I have to say. They really put in a lot of work and effort into it. At the front, they have the tombstone, which gives recognition to the soldiers who they found their remains, but obviously they can't be identified because the weapons in the war were just so intense and so modern that it was increasingly effective, and human remains were hard to identify. This is what it is here at Arlington National Cemetery, and this is one of the most unique attractions they have here in Washington DC/Virginia. Definitely encourage you to come and check it out. It is $3 for parking here, but today is Christmas Day, so we didn't pay anything today because it's free. And they do have tours, guys, which is $19.50 per adult, and children under 3 years old are free. So if you want to do a tour and be able to not miss any of the spots that you need to see here in the cemetery, definitely do that, and it will take you around to all the grave sites and the popular spots that you need to visit. This is what the tour bus looks like, and you can see more graves of soldiers behind me here. I'm here with Dorothy and Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is asleep. This is the back side of the monument that they built to the unknown soldier. It's very nice. Let's go up and look what it looks like inside. And here it is, and it looks like the entire structure is made from like marble and granite. There's actually seating in here. Very nice. There it is, guys. That's pretty much it for this video. It's a very solemn video. You can see behind me the amount of graves of soldiers who fought in the wars, the First World War mostly. The US have done a really great job in terms of making a beautiful cemetery like this to honor all of the ones who went before us, the soldiers, veterans who fought in the wars. Thank you guys for watching as usual. We do appreciate you watching, and we are going to see you in our next video. Stay tuned. Take care.